One of the most important things that you need to learn in modeling is labeling. Some kind of labeling structure, you may call it. Revit, which is one of the softwares that is used in BIM, has lots of other parts and sections. For example, files, views, families, materials, and on need labeling. Therefore, I've brought you a sample here. This sample is for a project, and here is the name of the project, to which company it belongs to, and the number of floors or stories. You may enter the number of stories, and this part is for drawing, which is optional. Here we have the role and who draw it, and then that's how it's done. Very well. As for the views, it could be pretty optional depending on your company. The first part shows which phase you're in. View part is for structural plan, structural elevation, or structural detail. And here we have level height, which you enter its code, and we have info here, which you can add redundant information here. And that's pretty much how it's done. Okay. As for the share and project pro name, we've already prepared an labeling structure here. As you can see, here is the category, for example, pile, column, beam, wall, etc. Here we have concrete or steel, there's section shape, and here we have group names. This is for shared parameters. As for the project parameters, we name the file like this or label it, which this section belongs to parameter of element, which shows the type of the project, which is text, of course. This is element 2, which fourth dimension must be included in it as well. And the parameter below that is revision. These can be different based on the structure. In family section, those that are loadable must have a clear naming structure or labeling structure. For example, this one is structural NO, gray head or axe, the name of the company, and its form is circle. This one is triangle, and on and on. Again, in family section, types, we have walls, structural foundations, and annotations. Structural naming, naming structure for dimensional lines and other stuff. Annotation section is just the same. And the line weight, which is one of the other most important things that you need to look out for. Any type of company needs a structure like this, but this is a structure that we use in our own projects. And our line weight is according to ISO or DIN. Yes, ISO or DIN. And we have coloring here, which can be customized. The line weight may not be fit, and you may change it. And you may change the color and the name of the export layers. You can arrange them all for yourself if you wanna export the layers. Now, if you wanna take an AutoCAD export, you could use the same file. Definitely you're aware that in Revit, the section export has its own options, and you can make any change you want in setup layer section. These are the things that are under your control. You can name and label the materials, for example, whether it is steel or concrete, or any other specifications that need to be put in there. Okay, very well. According to the instructions that I just gave you, you must start creating a naming structure or labeling structure for every section, and according to the same standards, you should start the work.